Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I would like to talk to you about lights, safety lights. If you know my channel, I already covered safety lights numerous of times, shred lights, all sort of DIY lights, especially my favorite, the front light I've got for my 7000 watt AT DIY boards. Which, by the way, I've got 13 videos or 14 videos about how to buy parts, how to make them, put them all together, how to customize the deck and everything else. But still up to this date, most important subject that I do cover is safety. Besides having your helmet on, your protective gear, your gloves, your knee pads and whatever not else. By the way, I do have the videos about all them items on my channel. It's called Best Safety Tips or Best Safety Videos 1, 2, 3 and 4. Like this. Take a look. Lights. You need to be visible on the road. How often do you find yourself on a board thinking, can this guy see me stopping? Can this guy see me at all? Can this guy actually understand I'm going 20 plus miles an hour? Please be seen and safe. Lights are not actually for you. Lights are for those there behind you and in front of you to see that you are coming. On electric skateboards, not a lot of people actually realize how fast you could approach them. They think it's a normal board. So what do you do in order to make yourself visible on the road? Don't have to buy a specially made electric skateboard light. That will cost you a lot of money. I'm not saying they're bad. My channel is all about being safe, doing DIY and also buying or finding the best deal you can get out there. So being smart, money smart and also being safe. But how well can you see it during the daylight? Remember guys, that this light does have the daylight sensor, so it does turn off to save your battery during the really bright days and does turn on if it gets dark. And what is in the box? By the way, that's the company name and this is what I bought. This one here is the brake version. You got a sensor, so when the board stops, it feels that the board is actually in a motion of slowing down. The brake light turns on. It's like a lot of blinking lights. We're going to test it out a bit later when it's dark. But just quick review. So very nice box, nice and clean. Blah blah blah. What do you have inside? You get a detailed manual, which is quite nice. You do get a couple of different brackets. You do get the remote, which is quite nice. You do get the remote fixing. You also get different types of fixings, guys. You can try whatever suits you, but I'll show you end of this video how I have actually mounted this light on my board. But yeah, pretty much it. All kind of different bits and bobs, and the light itself, which is not here because it's already on the board. Looks amazing, I think. By the next step, we're going to try this light in a darkness. Could not really get the full functionality recorded in the full darkness as you saw in a clip just before, because the camera just won't pick it up. But with your eye it just looks gorgeous. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the functionality of this rear light in a bit of a light in my workshop. By the way, while we're still here, I read or heard that it's always good to share with your subscribers and your viewers about the future plans of my videos. This could bring the attention and subscription and whatever not. So let's try this. I have a couple of videos planned. I already started to record some of them. So in the future, very near future, I will have a video about the LiPo batteries that I'm using on my DIY off-road board, which are the Graphite 8000 mAh 6S, but I'm using two of them, the mileage of them. Yeah, someone asked me on the YouTube channel what's the mileage. I didn't know, now I do. So the video is coming out. I'm also going to cover some upgrades I'm doing to my AT board, which are bearings, which is quite interesting. I already got a video on my channel about bearings, but this one going to be particularly about one brand. Not promoting, bought it, quite happy with it, so we'll cover that. Also, that same video will cover an issue with Evolve wheels and the noise they make, that really nasty annoying noise, and I think I got a solution for it. Got to do with the bearings. That's that. Also, I've got a video cooking. I will take my time with it, covering this DIY full carbon fiber, full DIY off-road board. I want to make it nice, so I'm trying to make a lot of different shots and using any time I have to video that. So full unveiling of Beast on a leash board is coming out really soon. One more video is next to come out after this one, will be how to restore a life in your LiPo batteries. Not actually life, but when I was testing the batteries, what I've done was I've discharged them really low, and when I plugged them back in, I couldn't charge. I think I found the way. Take a look if you're interested. That's coming up. So I think for now, oh yeah, no, another one. I also got a video cooking up right now about some alternatives for Evolve wheel tires. I'm quite excited about it. I've got the board now that I can test those wheels with. They're quite a nice product, so I'm going to cover that as well. So hopefully that will make you think about hitting that subscribe button and a little bell as well, so you can see and don't miss all them videos. So let's take a look at this light. So it took me a little DIYing to fix this light. If you're interested in how I've done this, I'm going to have this video on how I've done the whole bracketry and stuff in the end of this video. So stick around if you're into this kind of stuff. Yeah, it looks very nice with my enclosure, with my custom built DIY enclosure. Again, got this video on my channel if you're interested. Carbon fiber vinyl just to make a match, and real carbon fiber deck. Looks brilliant. The way I fixed it is that you have the thumb nut on it, and you can adjust the angle of the light depending on how you want it. So if you want it to be shining straight into the driver's faces, fine. You want it to be lower, it goes lower. Also, you can lift it up, and that's where you got the charging port right here. That's where you plug it into charge. Got a little rubber cover on that. Also, on the other side right here, you got the daylight sensor, and this daylight sensor will turn the lights off if it's too bright, and if you go through a tunnel or on the bridge, the light turns on like on them fancy cars. In order to turn the light on, you place a little rubber button on the side of it, and it gives you a little signal, I am on. And then simply, either using the remote, which looks like this, or the same button on the side, you can choose the mode. The mode number 1, as you can see right now, is the red light, and also the signal lights, left and right, just turned on. This is the maximum brightness you can get out of the light. If you would like to show the driver behind you that you are turning, you can do just this. With the click of a button, you get your left turn, or the right turn, or you can just stop it and go through the modes on the light itself. This one a little bit of that, what was that American movie with the car that had this light in the front of it? Or one of them, bright, or very annoying blinking, which is quite nice if you want to be seen, or running light again. You can also have this really annoying running light with everything blinking around, quite nice. Or just nice and calm light which just stays on. What I do like about this light, that it also does have lasers on it. And when we press off the button on the remote or on the light itself, you can turn the lasers on. You can also make the lasers blink. Let me show you that on the floor. Yes, sorry guys, I don't have enough room in my workshop to show you the length of the lasers, but they are quite long. And bear in mind, this is a bit bright in my garage as well. You don't have to have them blinking. You can also just leave them as a solid line. I quite like that, because if I'm traveling on the board, the driver will see some sort of light in the front of him on the floor before he runs into me. Well, hopefully that will never gonna happen. And you can also turn the lights off straight from the remote. That's it. This light does also have some sort of motion sensor built inside of it, so if you are traveling forward, the light stays in the mode that it's on at the moment. If you are braking, the lights start blinking really bright. I'm just too lazy to take it outside. Plus the company did state in the manual that because of this sensor being quite sensitive and being under development, sometimes if you are doing a lot of off-roading and if there is a high vibration, that sensor can go off. But again, quite a nice feature if you're on a smooth road and all of a sudden you brake, the light will change the mode. It will probably show the driver behind you that, oh, something changed, something is different. Why not? Brings that attention to you. And this is, I guess, what these lights are all about. By the way, guys, if you have just tuned to my channel, I have already reviewed a front light which is 500 lumens, and it's really nice light. Again, used it off-road already. You're definitely not afraid of the vibration, and it is bright in the darkness. So take a look. I think the video is called Beast Video 9 front light or something like that. So if you're interested, take a look. And this is it for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful, useful. I'm not promoting none of these products, so I'm not going to be leaving links in the descriptions on any of it. I'm just bringing your attention that if you really want to, go online. You can find some awesome and not very expensive parts out there to make yourself safe. The front light was £29, the rear light was only 14. That's not bad for such a functionality light. So guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and most importantly, ride safely. I shall see you soon. Awesome light, I'm sure you guys agree, but we do need to fix it onto the board somehow. The brackets that come with it don't actually help you out much, maybe on your board, especially if you don't have these cables here. I should have thought about this. Cables should have been spread apart more, so I could have just fixed the light right there. Would have been perfect. But again, it would have been protruding past the covers for the motors, so if I stand the board up, it will hit the light. So solution is a bit of DIY, and we're going to fit it just like that. Vest enclosure, take it apart. Look at that, that's gonna be sweet. Just like that, drill through, take the light apart, fix it right in between. Yeah, that'll work. And the finishing touches, just to finish off the slide. As you can see, the bracket came out very nice and neat. I got the adjustable system here because I need to tilt it slightly to plug the charger, but it looks cute. I like it a lot. So just to make it look much more in theme, meaning carbon fiber, we're going to apply a bit of carbon fiber on the top of the light. So degrees, get the piece of carbon fiber vinyl that will roughly cover the area, apply, overhang it so you got something to cut off, work from the middle outwards,